My bullshit, act up, finna be too lit. Ain't no crying about these niggas, they get cut quick. And if you trippin' in his feelings, cut the check, sis. Ay, check on me. You need real money just to push up on me. I got a pretty middle finger for a phony. Fuck bum bras, keep them hoes from around me. What you scared to spin a check? I need protect for my neck, bust down all baguettes.
What is up, everybody? I am Amber Brianna. Welcome to my realm, and in today's video I'm gonna be combing out my dreadlocks. Yes, you heard me wrong. Actually, I'm not combing out anything. I'm actually just gonna be taking out my 100% human hair faux loc extensions by Ethereal Beauty. These are the Ether Locs, and I got them. I made these about a year ago. And basically this is just like my protective style, my go-to, because it's super easy to install, super easy to take down. And I'm sorry, I like faux locs over box braids any day. So I'm gonna show you how to take these down. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, comment down below, okay? All right, so the only thing that you're gonna need to take these down or just to have like on standby is this. So you need a rat tail comb. I'm actually gonna go back and forth between the rat tail and then the rat tail and the traditional comb. You're gonna need clips, and that's it, that's all, okay? So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna start off in the front just so you guys can see exactly how to see. It's time. You see my scalp? Insane, the flakes, but I wore these way longer than I should have, and I knew better, but you know, life be lifing. And the beautiful things about faux locs is that the more you wear them and the older they get, the better they look, which is a good and bad thing, because you'll mess around and have your locks done for 3 months at a time. So, without further ado, don't do that. Try your best not to do that, but if it happens, it happens. So what we're gonna do first is find the wrapping hair that goes down. Or, actually, I'm gonna just pull this one out. So that braid was already coming all loose. And right now what I'm doing is looking for the tail end piece of the loc. And I'm gonna just follow it up the strand of the braid that was installed. Matter of fact, I might do this one weird. A little ASMR for that ass. Oh yeah. You see all this buildup? And you see how I'm pulling it apart and not combing the debris and buildup out of my strands? And I do this because you don't want to cause any more unnecessary shedding and just by raking freaking dirt down the whole shaft of your hair. So yeah, let's do this again. Find the tail end of your loc. Is right here. I like to pull it up toward my scalp. Then you take the end of your rat tail comb, look for the loop that you made when you first installed it. I only loop mine once because these locs are pretty sturdy, and I'm able to just do one loop and it kind of knots onto itself, which is why it's a little more difficult trying to find the tail end. And boom, I should get that out, off. You unwrap it down. Ouch. That part. Then you slide it off, slide it down. Loc is still intact, wrapping piece. Boom, boom. You see how dirty that is? I always wash these before I reinstall them. The takedown is this on this is very, it's It's a tiny bit complex because especially if you wear them for longer periods of time, the hair does start to kind of mesh into itself. But as long as you just take your time, follow that loop you made when you did the install, it'll be a piece of cake to take down. And honestly, I'll trade this takedown process for the traditional faux locks with the wrapping hair any day, because the simple fact is, like, I used to cut my hair off all the time when I was taking those like soft locks or goddess locks that I installed, and I had to wrap the hair around, because when you get burnt out, keep your arms up like this for hours at a time trying to take some hair out, and then you don't know all the time, or you forget where you put your natural hair. And if, like, say someone does it inconsistently throughout your hair, you just never know. And it's a big guessing game when it comes to taking those out of your head. And I don't like that, because every time I would cut hair off and it was always at the front of my head. So this is always gonna be my go-to. My why on how I even came up with these locks, because I was tired of cutting my own hair. And, like, I'm sorry, unpopular opinion, I think faux locks are way, way cuter than box braids or knotless braids or boho braids, all of that. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cute, but locks, they eat every time. Sorry. Don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. All right, y'all, so this is the last extension, and I'm gonna show y'all how I do it, how I take it down. So first we start off by twisting and filling for the loop, which is this little spot right here. I take my comb and find the tail end by pulling everything down and out. There we go. So find the tail end, I unwrap going up. Make sure pull it apart from the lock, because sometimes it does vary, and pull it down and your hair is free. Right, y'all, so I took all of my locks 2 hours just to remove everything, and I have all the extensions intact right here. And so basically what I do with these is I wash them, save them, and stow them away for my next install. Yeah. So now what I'm about to do is comb my hair out of the braids and get ready to shampoo, and then I'll be done. So I'm back, and I am done washing my hair, conditioning, all the things. Now I'm about to just put my products in and diffuse my hair, and really just prep it for tomorrow, because it's like 7 o'clock right now. So about to, you know, wrap it up for today. But this is what I'm gonna be using. I'm first gonna apply the styling texture cream by the Do. This is my first time using this. I usually use Miel. Don't cancel me. But I did want to switch it up just because, you know, Miel been going through this stuff, and I've been seeing a lot of good reviews on this, so I'm gonna use this. And so I'm gonna go this, and then with my oil. All right, let's go. All right, so let's get it started. So first, let's take this out. Ow. Y'all were at the Essence Festival doing the panel, like all that good stuff. So that fucking hurt. So Alright, let's get into this now. Okay. First, I'm gonna go in and spray all over with a leave-in. Just still want to add as much moisture back into my hair. Because what I did was I washed it. First, I started off with a sea salt scrub. Then I proceeded with a purifying shampoo. Then a moisturizing shampoo. Followed by a moisturizing conditioner. Followed that with, well, I steamed it with the moisturizer conditioner while I detangled it. Then I did rinsed it out, put my leave-in spray, which you just saw. So now I'm about to just go in with this. This, I think, requires a lot of water. So spray this down.
Yeah, so we actually had a couple of different names before we started it out, and then we were like going to different pockets, like this is the name, up that's the name, stuff that's the name.
So far, the cream is okay. Not nothing crazy. It's lighter than the Miel cream that I usually use, but it's not bad. Okay, and then I'm gonna with the foam. They say you can use this by itself, but I'm not about to use no foam by itself. Alright, so that's in. And my secret is I'll ban it. Like loosely band it. Because I'm going to go in and diffuse it after I'm done applying all my moisture. My section. So yeah. And y'all, when I tell you, this is the only way I really wear my fro, unless I do like a perm rod set. But I'll do this routine once a week and just rock the fro like this. Cause I like doing two strands. I like how they look. I just don't like doing it. And this is honestly the easiest way for the texture to show. And then it gets bigger over the days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he really, and he had a ball. Oh my God, and it was so fun. And I feel like it was improv too, improv, you know, like we just have to, you know, learn these lines. We did churchy a few years ago. Yeah. We had to study them lines. There was only 3 words, I still messed it up. I was still like, damn, what was supposed to say?
So now I'm about to sit under the dryer and diffuse the ends a bit. And baby, that's it. That's it. I can't dance and that's all. So blow dried most of it. And I'm about to go in with the Ethereal Beauty's growth oil and just zhuzh it up, shape it more. I like more of a bowl with the front. That makes sense. Not a bowl, but yeah. But I'm gonna try to be intentional about not frizzing up the curls because I do have. I think I got 4C hair. I don't know. Y'all tell me. This child. I've been telling her you don't got 4C. That's more 4B. I don't know. All I know is it's kinky, it's coily, and it does frizz up really quick when it's overly manipulated. But it's okay. This is the hair God gave us, and so we're going to work with. And that's when Mary had a little lamp. It's possible. I don't even know I'm doing all this. I'm about to wrap it back up, but. Okay. Boom, and that's how we style the fro after we take out the locks. So, yes. If y'all got any questions, or like I said before, if y'all want to see more videos like this, please just let me know. And if you want me to go into more detail, if you want to get any products I have, you can go to my Instagram at Ethereal Beauty. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Have a good night.